from the Lakeside Newsroom of the Henrico Citizen, your hometown news source since 2001. This is the Henrico News Minute with publisher Tom Lapis.
A close call for some Henrico drivers. County graduates take a victory lap, and a new name for a Henrico County Recreation Center. We'll have details about all that and more in today's Henrico News Minute for Thursday, June 11th, 2020. It's brought to you today by Kathleen's Cleaning Service.
And now for the news.
Henrico County officials Wednesday changed the signs at an Eastern Henrico Recreation Center to reflect its new name. The Springs Recreation Center had been known as Confederate Hills Recreation Center, but the county's Board of Supervisors Tuesday night unanimously consented to changing that name at the request of Varina District Supervisor Tyrone Nelson, whose district includes the facility. Lettering announcing the new name went up on a brick sign that greets visitors at the center's entrance yesterday. Inside, room names also were changed to reflect the new beginning. They are now known as the Empowerment Room, the Justice Room and Terrace, the Progress Pavilion, and the Equity Room. There was a close call this morning for a number of drivers on I-295 North in Eastern Henrico. A tractor-trailer lost some of its load, and it was carrying pieces of steel, which flew out and caused more than a dozen flat tires. WTVR Channel 6 reported that one piece of steel flew through the windshield of a car and nearly hit a passenger in the head. This all happened shortly after 5:30 this morning near mile marker 33. A Henrico County Public Schools class of 2020 is experiencing a unique conclusion to a unique year. Graduating seniors have the opportunity to take a victory lap around the three-quarter-mile track at Richmond Raceway with their classmates. And yesterday, the Citizens' Tara Gray caught up with school system and raceway officials as well as some graduates of Godwin High School during that school's opportunity at the racetrack. We've put together a video that documents that experience. You can check it out at henricocitizen.com. As the United States Census Bureau extends the deadline for completing the census, only about 70% of Henrico County residents have filled it out so far, and Bureau officials are doing what they can to get more people to respond. The Census Bureau has about 300,000 representatives nationwide who strategize about how to increase participation and get the word out about completing the census in their communities. But the decision to push back the completion deadline was the result of COVID-19, which also has caused the Bureau to delay sending those staff members out door to door until later this summer in August. This is the first time that you can complete the census online or by phone, which is a change from in the past when you had only the option of completing it on paper. In Virginia, the counties with the lowest response rate are in the Eastern Peninsula's Eastern Shore and along the western border. Those with the highest participation rates in the state are in Powhatan, Hanover, and Loudoun counties in the cities of Fairfax and Poquoson. Census data influences things like how much federal funding will be spent on highways, schools, hospitals, waste management, social services, and also how many representatives each state has in Congress. If you haven't completed the census yet, you can visit my2020census.gov before October 31st to do so. CVS is opening 4 new COVID-19 testing locations at stores in Henrico County as of tomorrow. The company announced this morning that in total it'll open 37 more testing sites at drive-through pharmacy locations throughout the state. The 4 new Henrico locations are at 12410 West Broad Street, 9501 Woodman Road, 8900 Patterson Avenue, and 7590 Staples Mill Road. Those 4 will join locations at 5001 West Broad, 8820 West Broad, 3001 Lauderdale Drive, and 1205 North Laburnum Avenue that have already been offering drive-through testing. In order to participate at any of the 8 locations, you must register in advance at cvs.com. And Patient First is offering what it's calling return-to-work COVID-19 testing at designated medical centers, including one in Henrico. Through the process, employees can be tested as required by their employers with the visit charged directly to the employer's account. Testing is available by appointment 7 days a week at the Patient First at 2205 North Parham Road, as well as 4 other sites in the region. Test results are usually returned within 2 to 5 days. For details, visit patientfirst.com/COVID-19-testing. The number of confirmed COVID-19 cases in Henrico County grew by just 8 today, up to 2170. According to data released by the Virginia Department of Health, the county's 7-day moving average of positivity percentage is now up to 12.1%. That's a measure of how many people have tested positive over a 7-day period. As a reminder, we are tracking COVID-19 data in the county by zip code and other metrics. You can visit henricocitizen.com and click on COVID-19 in our menu to view those documents. Well, it's been an interesting year to say the least for the class of 2020, and at the Henrico Citizen, we'd like to honor these graduates, whether elementary, high school, or college, or some other level of education. If you have a graduate who you'd like to honor, we're doing it for free. You can visit henricocitizen.honormygrad.com and fill out some brief information about your graduate. It'll be included in our 2020 grad section online as a way to recognize this year's graduates. Today's Henrico News Minute has been brought to you by Kathleen's Cleaning Service. Reclaim your family time and leave the cleaning to them, and mention the Henrico Citizen to save $25 off your first cleaning. Call 729-7401 or visit kathleenscleaningservice.com.